Hey guys, big welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you just for fun how to make Smile More shirts yourself. I was browsing around on eBay and just I typed Roman Atwood for whatever reason. And actually, sorry, I'd Googled it, Smile More, and then Roman Atwood and whatever. And one thing led to another, and I ended up on eBay where they were selling illegal Smile More shirts. And I thought, well, I've got the equipment. I wonder what it takes to try to get a good copy of one. So basically, there's no images good enough on the internet, so I had to come over to the Smile More store to get a high quality Smile More. The one on the beginning page has like a thing in it, a feature. It won't let you use it. You can't use it to make a shirt properly. It won't vectorize. Um, so I found using this sticker right here, that particular one. So if Roman Atwood ends up seeing this, buddy, man, you got to do something to watermark that, because right there is how you get the perfect image of your Smile More. Yeah, he was very creative in making sure the one on the main page can't be used. When you save it, it just comes up as like a blank file. So anyways, here you'll see I'm taking the picture that I got there, and I'm going to convert it through this free online converter. It has to go to SVG, which is a program that tells a plotter what to cut. Basically, it just makes it into a language the machine can understand. And so here we are in my plotter program. And some of the steps in this you'll see end up getting sped up a little bit just because it's me screwing around or taking too long or whatever. Now, keep in mind while I'm doing this that I like Roman Atwood. I'm not telling anyone to go out and do this. This was purely for fun. We actually own several authentic Smile More things that we've bought from Roman Atwood. We've got a sweater, a bunch of stickers, several T-shirts that we've bought for ourselves and friends. And yeah, it was just for fun. Our uh, our machine, though, this is what I do. I make stuff like this, but for companies and stuff like, contractors and whatnot. And we have our own brand, FJCK, which is Fitness Junkies Competitive Clothes. Give myself a plug there. And anyhow, so the program, it copied everything except the R for whatever reason for the trademark. So here I'm just showing you. I can add the R. You got to find the right font or whatever. I think I just ultimately settle for one. I go through several of them anyway, and then I just say screw it and pick one. Um, so you've got to find one that's similar to match, and this is how big organizations do it. If you go on eBay, I'm not ratting anyone out, so I'm not putting a link to it, but if you go on there and you'll find that there's the one person that does it, and it says that they hand make them at home too. And that's kind of funny, like, because it's like so illegal, and yeah, I guess good for them. I'm just going to fill in that R, and we're going to shrink it down. We're going to move it over, and you'll see how easy the counterfeit world operates. Like, there's nothing to it. This is not, I don't have any fancy equipment, you know what I mean? This is just using, obviously, a computer with the software. It's paid software, and you have to, there's a little USB thing that's in my computer, but there's probably hacked versions of this out there anyway. So now I've put the R in there, select all, we're going to shrink it down and move it over. But so technically you can make anything like this. You could, we're going to set it to 12 inches just to match what he's got on his shirts. And then, but yeah, Nike, whatever. I made my son a DC shirt just for the fun of it. A lot of times I'll make shirts that are like, funny shirts and stuff that are basically they're royalty free, because you never found who actually made them. Like those shirts that say, grab your balls, we're going bowling or whatever, and it's a picture of a chick with a bowling ball. You'd never know who made it, because there's 100 different companies, if not 1,000, selling the exact same shirt. So to me, those are royalty free. This is not. I would never ever sell one of Roman's shirts. This is just my machine here cutting it. So this is a plotter. You can pick these up brand new for starting at about $700 or $800, or used for 300-400 bucks. And so basically, you put vinyl in it, special shirt vinyl, and it cuts the design of whatever you're making. And then you have to, it's called weeding. You got to take all the little bits and pieces out and make it so that it is just the image you're using. And then, of course, you have to use Gildan, which is what Roman uses. He didn't originally, though. We have one of the old original shirts, and it was American Apparel back then. And it said Roman Atwood Pranks on the shirt, which he seems to have taken that out now. But so this is like the new one that they just added to the line. So I just preheat the shirt for a few seconds. And then once I do that, it's time just to center the logo exactly where it goes. I found that it's supposed to go about 2.5 inches below the collar. So we sit that in there, make sure it looks good. And here I'm just gonna give it a press down. I'm gonna fast forward through the time here. And 15 seconds, lift it up, peel that off very carefully, and then give it a couple more seconds just to get it in there. And there we go. We have one of those brand new Smile More shirts. You would never know the difference between this and Roman's. That is the original right there. That's the one that we bought. You see, it didn't even have a trademark back then. That's one I made. That's the first one I made. Then I made the gray one just to show you guys how it went. So hopefully you guys will see. This was all in good fun. I would never sell these. I'll give them to my son or something like that. You know what I mean? I won't waste them. But it was just for fun. Don't try this at home, but now you could if you wanted to. See you guys.